will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Boston College's offense will get the first crack at it here. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to get to him. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie. Instead, you knock it out the post.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After missing that 53-yard field goal attempt, pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from the 36. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Gets it out quickly. Tackle was made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. He finds his man, and he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Handoff to the single running back. They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It's reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, did not get through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's McGowan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. This time they'll go to the running game. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag.
Well, all of that for absolutely nothing because of the flag. The offense misses out on a huge opportunity there. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now they'll run it to the right here. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll give it on the counter. Nice move to stay on his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is perfect. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup. We've been keeping a close eye on it. Texas A&M found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in College Station. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one. He's on the loose. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Complete in the middle. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Still looking, on the move. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Moves around to clear up the vision. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes in the 9.
And defense is about being great in the great situations on the 3rd downs. Goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get them there.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Castellanos. Keeps looking downfield. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The head coach going to keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Keeps the legs moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll leave it with him. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's McGowan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Starting to feel a little pressure. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And before they can kick it, the receiving team is going to call a timeout. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick release on the RPO. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Back to throw, it's Uiagalelei. He makes the connection. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's open on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
13, Boston College, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. And the returner will be brought down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Benson. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Seminoles have it back up trying to get that offensive spear flaming. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Tip ball put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Got a man, it's Brown. At the 40, there he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. It's complete to the right. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed in the middle, it's Douglas. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got a man. It's Benson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Noles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Finds his tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Franklin. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They'll throw it on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now on 2nd down. It's a draw. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. On the move into 30. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
To throw, it's Castellanos. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Hold it, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On the move, it's Ward. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Boston College. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Feeling some heat. Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Complete on 3rd down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
The Seminoles will call on their punt team.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's going to run it. And the defense is there to stop him short of the 1st down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They run the reverse. Fights off a defender. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try the run. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. The give to the back. Nice move to stay on his feet. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Enormous play coming right here. 3rd down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. On the run, it's Tuafili. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
And the Noles will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line, and the returner is stopped. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking the shot and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Oh, it's a reverse. Jukes his way for more. At the 35, he's open. Running toward the tape. The 20. Touchdown Seminoles. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. Throws to the wideout. He makes the grab for the 2, but wait just a second. There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Grovichuk. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it on the counter. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Gets it out fast. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Grovichuk. Sweet feet on the move. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the 1st here. Direct snap. And the Golden Eagles get enough to move the chains. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Boston College! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
That decision to go for 2 is going to be questioned and criticized all throughout the rest of the year and all throughout the offseason as well. If you just kick it, you tie it, and you send this thing into overtime potentially, but now because you went for the win, you need an onside kick to have a shot to pull this one out.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He wants a big play here late. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida State! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the gun. Pass is incomplete. They can't convert the 2, and the lead stays at 5. They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McGowan. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They'll throw it on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Finds his man. It's Globichuk. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, but we've got less than a minute to go here. We've got to be more aggressive. We've got to take some shots and put some pressure on the defense.
Hauls it in. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. It's caught downfield. Gets away from 1, finds room. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd. Touchdown, Eagles! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's complete. A huge pickup. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs, and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.